Hey, what's going on, folks? Happy Friday. It is time for a bill search. I got some bills here that I kind of piled up over the weekend. Over the week. See, I'm ready for the weekend. I'm tired, man. I've been working. Anyway, let's jump right to it. Series 2013 $5 note. This thing is beat. Serial number, nothing crazy jumping out there. It's hard to tell if anything's going on print-wise because the thing's all thinned out from being wet, and it is beat to crap. Cool depiction of the Lincoln Memorial, though. We're going back to Washington, guys, by the way. We are going back to Washington in a couple of weeks. I'm going to get a better video of the U.S. Mint coin store. That did not turn out the way I wanted it to. So sorry about that, but we had a stellar trip last time seeing the sights and stuff, but there is so much more for us to see. And, when I'm in Charlotte over the next week or so, I'm going to go to the Charlotte Mint Museum. I'll make a video of that too. 2017 series. Only difference in these ones than any other is the signatures. Nothing jumping out so far. What's going on here? Thought we had something down right around where it says Ordo here. Thought that was a little bit of an ink kind of smear blur, but not so much. It's probably the best looking one so far. It's shifted way over. Look how much it's shifted over on the actual where it was cut. It's not sitting off or right on the edge, so it's still acceptable, but keep an eye out for that as you're looking through your notes, miscuts. They're not as prevalent, but they can be found and worth some money. If you're interested in error coins, check out all the series. I just did a bunch of little kind of mini videos covering different error coins rather to look for. So they're real short, they're easy to follow, and it just talks about the errors, so you know what to look for. And nice damage down the middle of the note. Nothing really jumping out. I got a series of videos coming out next week that talks about bills, since that's kind of the main thing I look through. But I do collect coins. I'm just not as versed as my old buddy Dustin Morgan and the guys over at his old channel, R.I.P. Dustin, and a bunch of other guys, you know, Blue Ridge Silver and stuff like that. Those guys are really good at the coin stuff. I collect more error coins, so that's what I like to stick to. Good repetition so far in the serial numbers, but nothing crazy jumping out. Nope, just damage. 2017. Most of these are like 2013, 2017 notes. We're not going to see too many that differ from those series dates, since those are the most, I can't even talk. Those are the most often seen $1 bills in circulation. There we go. I'll get it out. I'm still waking up, even though I got up at 5:30. Another 2017 bill. Little bit of shift in the seal on the front, but nothing crazy. A couple people sent me some really good date notes. You know, rule of thumb is some people kind of chastise people for finding date notes that, get these squared away here. For date notes that aren't for, you know, like for instance, if this is 11/19/1821, obviously no one was born in 1821 that's still alive today, at least that we're aware of, unless they're a vampire or immortal or something. But that's still a great date note because it falls in U.S. history, so it doesn't have to be well, I guess it's still a birthday note, but a birthday note as far as like modern person birthday note. Any date note that falls in U.S. history, I think is a great date note or birthday note to hold on to. So that's my opinion, but you can let me know what you think about that. Nothing jumping out there. Little over ink action, but that's really common on 2013, as you know, with that third digit from the left there, so I'm not even going to hold on to that. Pretty clean looking $1 note. A little bit of craziness up towards the top lettering, but this little bleed that you'll see kind of in between all the letters there, that's super common. I mean, look at all the black ink and, you know, stuff that's used to print that portion of the note, so a little bit of bleed is going to be unavoidable, really. Good repetition of 7s and 2s. I wish we would have had that 8 out of there and would have had 2s on the ends, even if they weren't a block repeater. We would have had a binary note. This one's a trinary note, but this one's really beat up. Trinaries are also more collectible than valuable. So I would say it's a spender. It's similar to kind of lesser errors or lesser fancy serial numbers like stuck digit notes or odometer notes, trinaries, quasi-low notes, like if there's only 3 or 4, or well, 3 zeros or so in the beginning. I only think a serial number is low if it's only got 4 digits really in it, and then the rest is zeros. So although this one's a trinary note, it's not really collectible per se. Nothing really jumping out there. Let me set that back down. $2013 series $5 note. Kind of cool with the 08s on the end, but nothing to hold on to in the middle of the serial number. Nothing jumping out on the back. Getting down there, the last few to go through. Another 2013 series note. Really beat up. All these are nice and jacked up, so that's going to take away from seeing all the errors that could be. 2017 series. That's just a little bit of bleed through or wet ink transfer, all that little dotting of ink and stuff around here. Last two really beat up. 2013 note as well. 1629, 1345. Nothing in the serial number. Nothing there. Last couple. Thought there was only 2 left. Guess there's 3. That's cool. Almost a ladder note, but got double 5s in here, so that kind of threw it off. 2017 series. And lots of damage to it. Little bit of straight inking going on here, but I don't know if that looks more like pen mark or something. Last but not least, $5 note, post early 2000s redesign. Really thinned out. A lot of these were really circulated. Folded up, beat up. So it doesn't look like we found anything super crazy in these. I mean, straighten these back up. They'll go back in my wallet. And we can try again. I mean, the nice thing about, you know, notes in general is, I mean, worst case scenario, you go through notes and you don't find anything worth really value, and you end up with the same amount of money that you started with. So, you know, it's a great hobby. I think it's pretty awesome that you can basically start out, holy, okay, we missed it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Broken ladder. The great thing is you can go through your bills. You can end up with the same amount of money you start with, or you can go back through them and you can end up finding out that you missed a broken ladder note. This is definitely a great fancy serial number. I'm not saying that this one's worth tons of money. I've seen broken ladders for $1 modern notes sell for around $10. I love it. I'm glad that I missed that, and I'm glad that I went through to have my little keep talking your face off and go through and go, oh, look at this. And then I ended up finding another one. Also, by the way, this is not the first time I've missed a bill. I've had a few people comment, hey, you actually missed this bill back there. I've gone back and I've found it. So thank you so much for commenting that stuff. Hopefully I've done the same for you on your videos. If you make videos, let me know. I love watching them. Anything in the vein of collectibles in general. But man, awesome. All right, so Turn my frown upside down, man. I thought we ended up with nothing on this beautiful Friday morning here in NC, and now I got myself a broken ladder serial number. I dig it. Let me know what you think about my broken ladder fancy serial number in the comments below. But more importantly, let me know what you've come across in your coin and banknote searches lately. I'll talk to you guys in the comments. Hopefully you have some luck in finding some stuff you missed in your searches over the weekend. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next video.